Today, I'm going to be telling you guys the first thing you're going to want to do when in the new Team Affinity Chapter 2 for Season 1. This is how you're going to get started immediately so you can start working your way to these eventual bosses in the new Team Affinity that just dropped today. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, subscribe, truly appreciate it. So, first thing we're going to want to do is we're just going to analyze. So, taking a look, AL Central. Everyone's a 93 overall, and there's some pretty good cards. You're going to want to get this Jason Dominguez card. Looks like an absolute stud, and I've tried it out in some of the showdowns. It's insane. Going to want to get this Justin Verlander card. Great addition to the rotation. Going to need some bullpen arms. Who are we going to get in the bullpen? We are going to want to get none of these guys. That one's not as good, but it's still pretty solid. Eddie Matthews, solid overall card. I don't know if there's any relievers actually in this. Might actually all be starting pitchers out of the pitchers. Nope, Rob Dibble out of the bullpen in the NL Central, and in the NL West, we have these guys who, Kenny Jansen, another reliever, and some other good cards as well. So, first things first, what you're going to do is, if you're good enough at the game, you consider yourself pretty good at the game, what you want to do is you want to do the Extreme Showdown. This will give you 20,000 points in every single program. So it'll give you 10% done every single program, get you to this point, it'll get you out. It will get you 18 show packs, and it's just going to get you a nice head start into this so you can start working your way and completing some things. So what I did next is I started working on my mission. So you're going to work on the repeatable PXP missions. You're going to work on the multiplayer missions, which I have not done yet. I have not done any multiplayer. And you're going to work the single player missions. And basically, by doing this, you get tons of points. So basically, if I get two more RBIs with my AL East players, I'm going to get 10,000 points this program. Total bases. So if you don't know the total bases, it's kind of the type of hit. If you get a double, you get 2 total bases. You get a home run, you get 4 total bases. So all I need to do is hit 10 home runs with AL East players in single player Dynasty modes, and I'll get 10,000. So if I get 10 home runs in a game, boom, just like that. Strikeouts, and then you can do some higher difficulty ones like stolen bases, hits, and home runs on All-Star Hall of Fame Legend, and you can also hit with the new Legends once you obviously get them. So PXP missions, Orioles, Red Sox, Rays, Yankees, Blue Jays, all the individual teams, plus chapters 1 and 2 bosses. So if you have the bosses from the previous ones, you're definitely going to use them. 6,000 XP, and I would recommend definitely doing this with the pitcher ones, because the pitcher ones you can get an insane amount of PXP with pitchers faster than you can with hitters. So basically what I recommend doing first and getting started with is creating an All-American League East team or all NL East team or all NL West team, and basically just going into a play versus CPU game and grinding the hell out of that. What I don't recommend doing at all is the Conquest. So take a look at the Conquest. You get one voucher, two vouchers you get one voucher for 5 showdown for 5 conquering of strongholds. So basically, it's not worth it at all. There's no point in doing this at all. Do not even touch the Conquest unless you have a hidden reward map. You just want to grab some of the show packs real quick. Don't recommend doing it at all. Don't even touch it. It's a complete waste of time. What you're going to do is you're going to want to do play versus CPU. You're going to want to grind the hell out of it. If you have an next-gen console, make a stadium that is as walls all the way in the elevation, all the way up, and you're definitely going to want to do that and just hit a bunch of freaking homers. If not, I would recommend using Shields Woods Park in the minor league section. It is juiced as heck. I would highly recommend using it. It's a very good home run hitting stadium. You just want to crank as many home runs as you can. If you know you've hit 10 in a game, then you can just quit and you can restart, and you can do side missions as well while you're getting that done. So far, this is all the packs I've gotten so far. These are all guaranteed diamonds. These are pretty good chance for a diamond, and this is a pretty good chance for a diamond as well. We're getting tons of packs by doing this. I recommend highly doing Team Affinity. Plus, the cards are going to replace most of the cards in my lineup. I mean, this is not my main lineup. Take a look at my main lineup. I only have one diamond that's above a 93 overall, and it's Taylor Trammell. So I highly recommend doing this. It will basically replace your entire team if you want it to, if that is so up to you. So a big thing, again, is the Showdown. So basically the Showdown, the main Showdown, not the Extreme Showdown, is just very long. I just completed it. It took way longer than I expected it to. It only has 3 of these mini missions for the boss mission, where you have a chance to earn 4 of these vouchers, which redeem for 2,800 each. So not great, but not terrible. So I got 10,000 from completing this, and it really took me a very long time. So I do recommend play for CPU, because it also helps PXP, and it's just a much more enjoyable experience in my mind than this. This is a bit more sweaty. As for play for CPU, you grind XP, it's very mindless. So basically, it's just long. You have to get a bunch of runs in all these. It's not hard at all. It's just a bunch of runs. So I don't recommend that. One thing you can try and do if you feel up to a challenge is do this extreme moment, where basically all you have to do is just complete one moment. You get about 10,000. Goes for each of these. Taking a look at this one. I haven't seen this one yet. 2 home runs in one game, 1 Hall of Fame. That's going to be a bit tough. Jason Mingus one might be the easiest one. 3 experiences in 1 game, 1 Hall of Fame. Bit tough. Yeah, these are not walk in the park missions on these extreme. 4 base, get on base 4 times. I'm tired, man. It's late as I'm recording this. So 9 innings, 11 strikeouts in Hall of Fame. Not easy. So basically, Team Affinity Season 2, not that difficult. One thing I also did on the side is I also completed the season awards on the side. I kind of just did this and I did get progress. Just by playing the game, you're going to get progress. So I just recommend playing the game a bunch. If you don't have time to play a bunch of online games and you don't like playing online, then just do once play for CPU. If not, load into an event with a theme team. I didn't do that this time. Hold on, only 4 for the century. I didn't mean to go into a game. I hit the wrong button, guys. I hit the wrong freaking button. Did not mean to do that. So, 4 for our entry. I can basically log into this with a theme team of players. So if I wanted to filter, I could filter by Orioles, and let's see, got some pretty decent people that I can use. Red Sox, pretty decent people I can use. Yankees, good amount of people I can use. Rays, not really anybody. And Blue Jays, some decent guys I can use. If I were trying to make a squad right now, I would have Adley Rutschman catching. I would have Kevin Youkilis at first. It's probably the only Red Sox I would put. The Red Sox don't really have that many good players. Do I have any ALEs on the bench? I do not. Get Paulie out there in right field. Get Jeter at short. And I can fill myself a pretty nice, I would say a pretty nice theme, AL East team to at least get things going. No Rays players, as I've gone over already. I said this to myself. Blue Jays, Sean Green, we can throw him in left field. And then the other guy, Vladdy, boom, first base. Just like that, all AL East roster right here. Just like that, can get PXP. As we can take a look at the multiplayer missions real quick. Let's just take a peek at them. And I know if you just pitch innings, man, you're gonna get points in this program. Let's take a look at the multiplayer ones. 10 RBIs, 20 total bases. So it's not as much. It's a little harder to get than I would say the play for CPU, but it's also less. So overall, I would say do a mixture of both. Just keep things fresh. Playing for CPU can get very mind-boggling and very dumbing. So I recommend doing a little bit of both, adding some variety in your content. But definitely, I would highly recommend doing play for CPU. Stay away from Conquest, and I wouldn't do a ton of the main Showdown. I would definitely do the Extreme Showdown, though, if you feel up to it. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, subscribe. Truly appreciate it. Hope you find this video helpful. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.